Well, let's analyse the rallies for you then from our correspondent Fraser Jackson in Washington.
It was meant to be some sort of homecoming for Donald Trump, but his closing argument speech in front of 19,500 people at Madison Square Garden, New York, has generated a slew of negative headlines, especially because of several of the warm-up acts before Donald Trump got on stage. One of them said that Kamala Harris had a, quote, pimp handler. Another called her the Antichrist. And then there was a set from comedian Tony Hinchcliffe, which is really generating bad press. It was full of lewd jokes, but one in particular has caught attention. He said, "I don't know if you guys know this, but there's literally a floating island of garbage in the middle of the ocean right now. I think it's called Puerto Rico." Well, that has clearly worried some Republican lawmakers. They have taken to Twitter to denounce the joke, including Florida Senator Rick Scott. Of course, Florida has over 1 million Puerto Rican people of Puerto Rican heritage, at least, living in the state. And, of course, there are some other Puerto Ricans living in key swing states as well, including Pennsylvania and North Carolina. Well, the Trump campaign has pushed back, saying that this joke does not reflect the views of President Trump or the campaign, but the damage may be done because now some of the biggest celebrities of Puerto Rican heritage are posting to their fan bases and endorsing Trump's opposition, Kamala Harris. Two of those most notable include Ricky Martin and singer Bad Bunny, who shared a video of what Kamala Harris would do for Puerto Rico to his over 40 million followers on Instagram in the wake of that joke. Well, Trump himself also used some violent language through his speech. He said that he'd watch Speaker Mike Johnson, quote, decapitate a reporter on Meet the Press, a TV show here in the United States, which has provided fodder for the Kamala Harris campaign that has been used against him online. Now, Kamala Harris herself was in Philadelphia, the key swing state of Pennsylvania, on Sunday. She tries to work that narrow margin to get a path to victory. She herself has a closing argument speech, which is scheduled for Tuesday, which will be at the Ellipse here in Washington, D.C., the same site that Donald Trump that gave his January the 6th speech on in 2021.